I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Now, Floyd Mayweather had an exhibition boxing match. And in this boxing match, ladies and gentlemen, chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing.
You know, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And he needed to come back and fight and take care of that. Well, he got some cheese from that advancement. I'm pretty sure he took care of that. You know, and now he's chilling. Now he's saying to himself, you know, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. No, I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition. You know what I mean? Like, this don't even make sense.
I want a real fight. So he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight. And he got his advance, so there's no reason to make excuses.
Stephen A. Smith openly criticizes Floyd Mayweather for not honoring the fight deal he had with Manny Pacquiao. He points out that while athletes constantly seek financial opportunities and typically earn through their performance in sports, he believes Floyd's current approach to making money is misguided and unacceptable.
I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop.
Manny Pacquiao explains that he approved the contract exactly as it was presented, emphasizing that Floyd Mayweather has already received his upfront payment. Because of that, he insists there's no legitimate excuse for Floyd to withdraw from the fight at this stage.
Swirling around about you and Mayweather and saying it's going to be an exhibition, you saying it's going to be a fight. And the second part of the question is, how would you face him for the second time after first decision?
You know, that proposed of exhibition, that was long time ago, a year after our first fight, but I didn't agree. And then I want a real fight. So he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real.
Timothy Bradley suggests that Floyd Mayweather might have used the upfront payment to take care of financial obligations, and now appears more interested in exhibition bouts. In his view, this shift indicates that the return to the ring is motivated by financial gain rather than a genuine love for the sport.
He's not afraid of Pacquiao. Trust me, he's not. But the thing I want to make you guys aware of is that when you get these advancements, you can put a non-refundable tag on these advancements. You can do that. Now, I don't know if Mayweather did that, but you can. You can put a non-refundable attachment on this and be like, all right, hey, I need an advancement for training. I need $3-4 million or whatever for training expenses. And if they agree to say yeah, and he put in a contract that is non-refundable, it's free money. It's basically free money. So we know, Mayweather was, it's been reported, I should say, allegedly, that, he's been, a little upside down on some of his taxes and some of his properties. And he needed to come back and fight and take care.
Stephen A. Smith explains that money has become the main focus, and with Floyd Mayweather reportedly facing financial challenges, it appears that each move he makes is influenced by the need to address those serious financial concerns first.
Lost all credibility in that department. But I don't want to hear a damn word about we don't want to give up something for Yan.
Zab Judah proposes that the situation could be part of a strategy to generate excitement around the matchup. He also feels that Floyd Mayweather is no longer concerned with preserving his perfect record, since his legacy is already secured, and he has nothing left to validate in the sport.
That got through the cracks. I don't know how. I wasn't there. I don't know the business. But somehow, he's saying it did. I mean, well, he didn't say that. I'm just saying I don't know how he didn't catch on that this is the real deal Holyfield.
You think it could be possibly a publicity stunt to give some type of push to the promotion. I mean, I don't know. Like when the announcement came
I
out,
mean, yeah,
I don't know
I
if people
mean-
really too ecstatic for it.
Yeah, it's something that you can use to your advantage to try to push the fight. It'll let people, it'll get ears and eyes on the fight for people that didn't know the fight was happening. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Because as a consumer looking in, you're like,
listen, man, I'm a fan of both guys, and I just want to watch it and see the fight happen. I mean, I'm a fan of boxing. I shouldn't say I'm a fan of both guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
as a consumer looking in, we're like, yo, is he like, what's the complaint? What's the problem here? Like, what are you scared of? What's, because is it your O? Is it your losing that O? Could be that it?
Of course. That's what it's all come down to. I mean, the O is like a 800 credit score. Globally, universally. You walk around with an 800 credit score with the O. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the O brings. It brings an 800 credit score for wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd he's done a great job with that. Great job. So of course he's gonna shoulder roll on that O. I ain't mad at him. Smart guy. He understands. He ain't no fool.
Timothy Bradley evaluates the situation by noting that, at 50 years old, facing Floyd Mayweather, who is 46, an exhibition bout may have been the more practical option. He acknowledges that fans were anticipating a legitimate fight and agrees that committing to a deal with Mayweather comes with the expectation of taking it seriously. Still, he outlines what may have shaped Floyd's decision, suggesting that after receiving the upfront payment, Floyd could have reconsidered the original plan. Bradley estimates there's about an 80 to 90% chance that the choice was driven by business rather than a true desire to compete. He adds that Floyd may have felt satisfied with the money already secured and adjusted his direction accordingly. Bradley also highlights how, in boxing promotions, both fighters and promoters often gamble on pay-per-view revenue and ticket sales from the venue to generate high earnings, which might help explain a move like this.
Now he's saying to himself, I'm damn 50 years old. I ain't trying to fight. Nah, I ain't trying to fight. Let's do an exhibition. Let's, you know what I mean? Like, this don't even make sense. I'm 50, you 46. Bro, let's just be smart and do an exhibition. And I get it. Everybody saying, oh, well, he signed Tim for a real fight and all this stuff. I get it. And I'm not gonna argue that. He right. You signed Mayweather, damn it. You're supposed to be fighting for real, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just trying to give you a little insight on the stuff I know that could have happened, right? That could have happened. Maybe Mayweather was thinking like this. I don't know. But I just know that
coverage surrounding the potential rematch is intensifying, with some analysts suggesting that Netflix may be preparing to pursue legal action against Floyd Mayweather. The claim sent on allegations that he received an upfront payment and is now withdrawing from the agreed bout. According to these reports, the matter is being portrayed as far more serious than speculation, with critics warning that failing to follow through on the agreement could carry significant consequences.
Pulling tricks out here. He's pulling tricks out here. All the rumors and reports that Floyd Mayweather was going broke, he's just proving everybody right. But Floyd Mayweather is playing a very, very dangerous game right now, because he's playing with a company that is getting ready to squash him, and that's Netflix. You don't have the power to play games with Netflix. Floyd Mayweather agreed to the rematch September 19th. It's even on BoxRec. This is how you know it's legit. It's even on BoxRec. You can go to BoxRec. He agreed to a rematch with legendary 8-division world champion, iconic Filipino superstar boxer, and will be a first ballot Hall of Famer once he retires.
Within boxing, entries like these are often viewed as confirmation that contractual agreements and commission approvals have already been completed. That's why many are treating the situation as legitimate rather than speculation. The backlash has intensified further due to Netflix's reputation as a major global company with significant legal and financial strength. Observers note that any dispute involving an organization of that scale can escalate quickly if agreed terms are not upheld. As a result, many believe Floyd Mayweather is facing growing pressure to clarify his stance and address uncertainty surrounding whether the rematch with Manny Pacquiao will proceed as expected.
You get a card, and you have to get it stamped every time you fight, and you have to bring your card to fight. If you don't have your boxing card, don't matter whether it's amateurs or pros, you can't fight. You need your boxing card. It's like your social security card, your birth certificate in the sport of boxing. BoxRec represents that. BoxRec is showing Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. It doesn't show exhibitions. It only shows real fights because it's been ciphered through boxing commissions. It's been ciphered through the state commissions. It's been ciphered through everything to make it legit. Floyd Mayweather agreed to this, got his advance money from Netflix, and now he's trying to run off with the bag. And now he's talking about, oh, we don't know what it is. It's going to be an exhibition bout. We don't know if it's going to be at the Sphere. What you mean, we don't know?
Reports suggest that Floyd Mayweather could be dealing with financial strain, with some analysts pointing to the possible influence of his current management. Despite earning enormous sums throughout his career, maintaining a lavish lifestyle can rapidly drain even substantial wealth. High-value real estate, exotic cars, private travel, and ongoing luxury expenses may have gradually contributed to the pressure. In addition, certain business and management choices are believed to have worsened the situation rather than improved it. Critics note that when spending remains excessive and financial planning is lacking, financial difficulties can escalate quickly, even for someone who once earned at the highest level.
19 million of the money was lost. So to lose 19 of 20 million, I mean, what, did you go to the casino over and over? Like, you know. So Rechnitz, now mind you, this is Floyd's new buddy, his new financial advisor. Rechnitz became what prosecutors called, quote, one of the single most important and prolific white-collar cooperating witnesses in the recent history of the Southern District of New York, testifying in multiple federal corruption trials. He claimed to have weekly phone conversations with Mayor de Blasio on his personal cell phone in exchange for campaign contributions. De Blasio, of course, was never charged. Now in court, Rechnitz paints himself as a changed man. While living in New York, I felt pressure to become a big shot, he told the judge. Sound familiar?
Between 2012 and 2014, Floyd Mayweather rose to become one of the world's top-earning athletes. His flashy public image, perfect undefeated streak, and unmatched talent for attracting global attention transformed each bout into a blockbuster spectacle. Fans were paying not only to witness his elite boxing ability, but also to experience the larger-than-life persona he had so carefully crafted. That level of star appeal consistently pushes events to generate enormous ticket sales and huge pay-per-view numbers, cementing his status as a financial force in the sports world. One of the strongest examples of that owning dominance came with a long-awaited showdown against Manny Pacquiao.
Mayweather get that 6-fight, $250 million contract, but what was unheard of about it, Mayweather got to pick his own opponents and still get paid. Mayweather, the persona he cultivated, whether you like it or not, has sold tickets. He was a big draw. He was the top earning athlete 2012 to 2014. Mayweather did his thing for sure. But in this lawsuit, it is alleged that while Mayweather was paid several $100 million through his different associated, those 6 fights with Showtime, and then after that he did the Pacquiao, for which he received a $100 million check, but he was supposed to get $200 million. He got a $100 million check, but he was supposed to get. So it's easy to get blinded, like, it's a lot of money, but if you're supposed to get more, you're supposed to get more.
According to reports, Floyd Mayweather earned roughly $100 million from that fight, though some analysts suggest the full amount may have been closer to $200 million once every revenue stream was counted. That difference highlights just how important every financial detail becomes at that level. Experts frequently note that when income climbs into the hundreds of millions, even minor errors involving contracts, taxes, investments, or personal spending can create major consequences. At that scale, every decision carries weight, and a single poor move has the potential to cost millions, making smart financial management just as crucial as elite performance inside the ring.
He fought Conor McGregor. Huge. He fought Pacquiao. So now he's talking about fighting Mike Tyson. He does seem to be having money problems. And I don't care how many goddamn watches he bought, the amount of money he made boxing, unless he's been getting swindled on the business end. Once you start getting into having hundreds of millions of dollars, you're getting $10, $15 million a year or 20, 30, $40 million a year in interest. Right? If you're just in the stock market is like doubled in the last 4 years, right? I mean, so Al Heyman is this. He's not like a Don King. He doesn't have that reputation. He has this, that he's a brilliant businessman. He stays totally in the shadow.
Even after generating more than $1 billion throughout his iconic boxing career, Floyd Mayweather appears to have seen his financial position take a serious hit due to heavy spending, gambling setbacks, and continuing tax issues. While the money from major fights, endorsements, and exhibition appearances helped place him among the wealthiest athletes in the world, preserving that level of fortune demands long-term planning and strict discipline. Reports and financial observers often highlight his extravagant way of life, including luxury vehicles, costly jewelry, private jet travel, and premium real estate, as a major factor behind the decline in his net worth over the years. On top of personal expenses, stories surrounding significant gambling losses have also sparked questions about how much of his fortune is still intact. In addition, unresolved tax bills and ongoing legal battles have created even more financial strain, as disputes and tax liabilities can rapidly grow into massive burdens once interest charges and penalties begin to accumulate.
And this sum represents the $500,000 in arrears plus late fees minus a deposit that Mayweather paid at the start of the lease and the $100,000 catch-up payment. So they deducted what he did submit when he was made aware of this, $100K, and I guess a deposit. So the remaining balance is that. An attorney for Mayweather did not provide a comment by deadline. He has not responded to the lawsuit in court. In a separate legal matter, so we've already went over one with this luxury condo in Manhattan, right? But a separate legal matter, a Miami jeweler sued Floyd Mayweather last month, alleging the boxer owes more than $1 million for jewelry that he took but never paid for.
From the very beginning, every part of this agreement was designed to lead to a genuine, officially sanctioned fight, not an exhibition or promotional appearance. According to the reports, Floyd Mayweather is now being viewed as a party in breach of the contract, since the originally agreed terms were allegedly not fulfilled. People involved in the matter say that specific commitments were clearly established from the outset, and any move away from those terms is now being treated as a significant contractual problem. At this stage, Mayweather has reportedly been asked to provide written confirmation by tomorrow, confirming that he intends to resolve the issue and proceed under the terms of the original agreement.
In for a real fight. He is in breach right now. He has to provide written confirmation by tomorrow that he has intent to cure it, and there's a certain amount of time because there's multiple breaches across the board. Mayweather said he and others have already reached out to Mayweather to correct the situation, so he's fully aware. The guy thinks he knows what he's doing every time, and when people try to reach out to him or give him advice, he always, I got this, I have it figured out. We definitely don't, because we don't have our next steps figured out, right? The fight is not canceled. Floyd is definitely in breach of his contract. There has been no request by anybody to cancel.
That written reply is being treated as a critical deadline because it would serve as the first official sign of his willingness to settle the dispute. Reports also indicate that multiple breaches may have already taken place, which significantly increases the seriousness of the situation. Key stakeholders and other parties connected to the agreement have already reached out to Floyd Mayweather in an effort to repair the issue before it escalates further. Their apparent priority is to resolve the matter through direct communication and strict adherence to the contract terms, rather than allowing it to grow into a much larger legal or financial battle.
And put on a fight that lives up to the deal and not degrade or disrespect anyone involved in setting this up. Pacquiao, meanwhile, is miffed by Mayweather's backpedaling. Manny Pacquiao, I believe he's going to bite me. He's going to bite me. Manny Pacquiao is not happy. He's been looking forward to this rematch. Nobody ever got a contract, and Netflix stepping up as a media empire holds a lot of weight. It reassured Manny that this was real. They put a stamp on it. He's obviously displeased. He does want to fight Floyd. He does not want an exhibition. Has no interest in that because that was never part of their conversation. And asked if the fight would ever occur as an exhibition. The fight will not take place as a pure exhibition under the contract and terms and platform we are partnered with.
That wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for the next one.